Welcome to Bama-Q Live. I'm Daniel Moznett with Cowboy Charcoal, and we're cooking up another hot one for you today with some whole grilled salmon. How many times have you seen that whole grilled salmon cooked? We've got beautiful Verlasso salmon here, flown in from South America, completely sustainable, grown out in these unbelievable ocean farms where the water just sweeps right through to make sure we have nice, healthy, wholly sustainable product. Verlasso Salmon, you really got to check it out. They have fantastic product. So they've sent us some salmon up here, so what are we going to do with it? Well, the main thing we're going to do is not mess it up. When you have beautiful ingredients, you really don't need to do a lot to it. So we're just going to add a few things. We're going to put it on the smoker for about 30 minutes. We've got one of them going to show you. We're using Cowboy Charcoal apple pellets. So when you're using your pellet grill, a lot of folks have pellet grills now. You're getting this great wood flavor, this great smoke, but you're kind of missing some of that charcoal flavor that you're used to from your kettle grill and from your lump charcoal grills. These Cowboy Charcoal pellets answer all of those questions. We've got these beautiful Cowboy pellets, right? We take our Cowboy Charcoal, our oak and hickory charcoal that's made right there in Missouri. We send them to the pelletizer where they add a nice blend of apple. We've got hickory as well. They send all of that down to get pelletized together. So now when you're using your pellet grill, you have all the wonderful features that you're used to with charcoal and the ease and convenience of a pellet grill. So a lot of ease here today, a few steps that we'll go through. We've got some cooking. Let's get to it. So we have our salmon, our Verlasso salmon, and you can really tell that we've got, you look at the eyes are nice and clear. You want to make sure that it has well detailed and well matured fins. Those just look beautiful. There's no odd odor or anything that would make you think that this wouldn't be a great piece of fish. This is sushi grade fish. It's really excellent. So to prepare our fish, right, we want to make sure that we take all the ice out first of all. We take our paper towel and we just want to pat it dry. We just want to make sure that our fish is nice and dry so it can accept all of the flavors that we're going to put with it. So we're going to dry the outside, we're going to dry the inside, right? Nice and cleaned. Dry the inside. If there's any scales left, we'll just kind of pull those down. You want it, when you dry it, you want to go one direction. You don't want to go back and forth. You just want to pull everything down in one direction. Okay? So now we've got our piece of fish that's nice and dry, and it's ready to season. So to start off, we're gonna score this fish 3, maybe 4 times so it cooks a little easier. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. You can see that nice, beautiful pink color. Got a couple scales, a couple rogue scales there. We wanna just wipe those off. Okay. Now from here, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil on all sides, right up across the top. Makes the seasonings and herbs that you're going to use a little bit easier to accept on the fish. Okay. We're going to put a little on the other side. We're going to cook it with this side down, right? So this is going to be our skin side down. That's my favorite part because it gets a little bit crispy. You get that crispy salmon skin. Fantastic. Okay, gonna change my glove here so I can use our ingredients. Okay, so now once we have that oil down on the inside, we're gonna add some of our Derek Wolf garlic and herb seasoning. This stuff's excellent. We just want to get some nice aromatics throughout the fish. A little bit of that, a little bit of salt, both sides, a little bit of pepper, both sides. Once we've got our aromatics in there, now we're gonna add our herbs, some shallots, and some lemon. We've got these all cut up nicely from a little earlier. You can add as much as you like, you add as little as you like. I like a little bit more shallot. I like some of that stronger flavor, so we're gonna just layer those right inside. We're gonna add our herbs. I've got a mixture of oregano, thyme, A little bit of rosemary. I'm not gonna add too much rosemary. It's gonna go with 1 sprig, 2 sprigs of rosemary. Add a lot of oregano, and a lot of thyme. My favorite herbs, fresh herbs to use. The aromatics smell amazing. Add a few more lemons right on the top to kind of help hold those herbs in. And voila, you have your salmon ready to go. We'll add a little bit more of our garlic and herb right to the top. We don't want to add too much, maybe a little bit more than that. Right over the top. That's it. Guys, you've got your salmon prepared and ready to go. Now, I have one that we started cooking earlier. You're gonna put this in your pellet grill for about 30 minutes and just keep an eye on it. Sometimes it'll cook a little bit longer, sometimes it'll cook a little bit less amount of time. This fish here is a little bit thick, so it's probably gonna take more than 30 minutes. This might take about 40. Sometimes you get a piece of salmon, everyone's different, right? They're not all cookie cutter. Some are thicker, some are thinner. So you just have to gauge it. You want your salmon to come off at about 140 degrees total temperature. That's cooked to about medium rare, a little bit more medium than rare. You could cook this a little less, you could cook it a little bit more. It's really up to your preference and your desired temperature. So let's take a look at what we've been cooking. So this is the salmon that we did a little bit earlier today. Let's see what temperature we're at. You can see these lemons kind of popping out. You can see our skin, our juices. Look at how juicy that is. Excellent. I temp everything. You guys know that by now, right? We're just about there. Okay, so now let me show you how we're gonna finish this off. I'm not gonna put this one in. You see how it goes in? We just set it right in, indirect heat, 30, 40 minutes, and we're good. Okay, now to finish this dish off, we're gonna add a grilled romaine salad. Another easy recipe, really simple, you guys, really simple to do, and it just adds a little bit more flavor, to your meal. And this is all family style. These big pieces of fish like this, you're gonna serve this family style. So, grilled romaine, right? Very simple dish. Not a lot of people think about grilling their salad. This is something that you can do, adds a little bit of caramelization to the lettuce, has a little bit of sweetness, and it only takes just a few minutes. So first, you take your romaine, nice and washed and cleaned, and just cut it in half. Cut the top off, cut it right in half. Add a little bit of olive oil right to the top. Okay? And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt. We're gonna add a little bit of pepper. And that's it. We're gonna go back to our grill and we're gonna lay this cut side down. You're gonna add that right under your fish as it's cooking. It only takes a couple of minutes. Just skin side down. We're gonna open up. On our Oklahoma Joe, you can sear and you can smoke. So we're gonna open it up a little bit and get a little bit more color. You can see that's already starting to pop and sizzle there. While that's doing that, we're gonna clean up our workspace and show you how all of this comes together. Look at that fish. It smells fantastic. You can see that smoke permeating all the way through. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna plate everything family style. So there, our salmon's just gonna go right on the board. We're gonna put our lettuce on the plate. Getting some nice caramelization marks there. Probably use some tongs. That's all you're looking for right there, you guys. Just a little bit of caramelization. You can take it a little bit more, you can take it a little bit less, but nice simple caramelization there. Okay? Let that go for a couple more minutes. To top off that salad, to top off the lettuce, you're gonna add just a little bit more olive oil, set a couple lemons right on the side. People can use them if they want. And then you're gonna shave just some fresh Parmigiano Reggiano cheese right on the top. Simple, simple meal. Okay, that's all we've got for the lettuce. 1, 2, see how simple and easy that was? 3, 4. We're gonna take our cheese right across the top. Just shave some pieces, right? Just nice, a little bit messy, as much as you like. And that cheese will start to melt in there. Boy, that tastes great. A little bit more olive oil right on the top. We'll dress it up with some lemons on the side. Okay, now we're gonna go in and get our salmon. Like most proteins, you know they're done when they easily come off of the grill. When you're cooking a steak, you know the steak is done when it comes off the grill nice and easily, right? There we have our salmon, guys. You can add a few more lemon wedges right to the side. And then you're gonna have folks just come up and take this with a fork and a plate right through. Okay, you can see our salmon has kind of come across here, pulled apart a little bit, and you'll just have folks come right in with their fork and a knife, and you can just take a piece right from there. Look at that. That's perfect, you guys. Should be nice and flaky. See how this just flakes right off? Oh. You can really taste that lemon. You can taste the herbs, the aromatics that have come through. And like I said, you can take this a little bit further. I like mine a little bit medium rare. You can take yours a little bit more well done. You can take it a little bit less. It's completely up to you. Notice that the other side is going to be a little bit more cooked because it was closer to the heat, but oh, this tastes fantastic. You got that, you've got your lettuce, you got your salad. Easy summertime dish. It took us really about 20 minutes here to put this together, maybe another 15 minutes to prepare. Guys, this was really simple. I'm Daniel Moznett with Cowboy Charcoal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.